This is the foundational introduction for a brand new podcast whose aim is to capture living pearls of wisdom for future generations. Hi, my name is Leanne. Waitakere is my mountain. Waitakere is my river. My father came to Aotearoa, New Zealand from Matawha'a, Lefanga, Samoa. My mother from SOuL, Manchester, England. Both immigrants to a country far from their home of birth. I have the blood of the colonizer and the colonized running through my veins. This is my version of what is called pepeha in Māori. Māori being the indigenous culture of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and being the indigenous culture of the earth that grew me. Mother Earth here is called Papatuanuku, Gaia, Pachamama, and other names throughout the world. Here she is called Papatuanuku, the Earth Mother. The pepeha is one wise way of many that comes from the soul of the Pacific. It is a method of introducing yourself through your earth connections first. You introduce yourself with your mountain, and then your river, and then, and only then, do you go into your genealogy. It is called ngafa in my father's language, in the Samoan language. Only after you have recited your connections to the earth do you recite your ngafa. The world is changing. Life built around a global network is fragile, vulnerable to increasing solar storms and major weather events that pull down the grid. Even without any man-made reasons for outages, our modern way of living is vulnerable. Now more than ever, we are in need of knowledge of how to live more naturally. Now more than ever, we are in need of indigenous knowledge and ways of living. The Pacific Ocean covers over a third of Earth's surface. The people who lived, survived, and thrived on those tiny dots of islands were ancestors. They were smart, wise in the ways of living in tune with their environment. They had to be wise to survive. Before we moved indoors, our lights were the sun, moon, and stars. We ate organic before it was organic. We lived off and with the land. We recycled and upcycled before that even became a thing. We lived quantum by the stars. We lived as a microcosm of the macrocosm in connected relational space we called leva or wa. We were practiced in the art of living and being, ancient navigators of a vast ocean. There are two sayings, one Māori and one Samoan. The Māori saying means walking forward into the past. The Samoan saying means to lead is to serve. These wise words, these proverbs, underpin this podcast. one from my earth ancestry, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the other from my DNA ancestry, Samoa. I am of an age where my Samoan dad thought it best to only teach me English. I am also of an age before the long overdue revival of te reo and teaching of reo in schools in its homeland. I am fluent in neither the Samoan nor the Maori language. However, I am fluent in the language of the heart, an anagram of earth, and I am a keen student of its wisdom. I am also old enough to know more than a handful of wise souls, artists of many disciplines, from the Pacific. In the spirit of our ancient oral traditions, my aim is to capture their wisdom in sitting down and talking with them and sharing this out to the world in service. This podcast is intended to act as a visual document of living knowledge. Click like and subscribe so I can journey with you on this adventure and exploration of the soul of the Pacific. Join me as we walk into our future with pearls